Hi, and thank you so much for visiting my page. I'm Shelley Williams, and as you've seen from my profile, the title of my book is Men, Women, and Humans. Now, when I tell people the title, they invariably have a mixed reaction, a cross between intrigue and puzzlement, and they always ask me, well, what is Men, Women, and Humans about? The short, simple answer is gender reconciliation. I can tell you that Men, Women, and Humans has been on my mind and on my heart for a very long time, a number of years now. And for the longest time, I was reluctant to put the message of Men, Women, and Humans out there to share it with the world because I felt that there are already plenty of books about gender reconciliation, plenty of books that talk about helping men and women to understand each other better and to get along better. And my thought was, well, what could my book possibly add to the mix, to all of the wisdom and insights that have already been shared? And what's come to me is this. Now, not to at all disparage the material that's already out there or the authors that have shared their wisdom and their insights. But what has come to me over the last, especially the last couple of years, I've come to believe that we have spent entirely too much time emphasizing the differences between men and women. Certainly, men and women are different. I am definitely not going to sit here and say that they are not. They are. But as I said, I feel that there's been an overemphasis on the differences, and this overemphasis has really, instead of promoting greater understanding between men and women and bringing men and women closer together, it has actually acted as a wedge between the sexes and, in my mind, has driven the sexes further apart. It certainly has not brought about the reconciliation in the unity that we all want, and we definitely do want it. Just from all of the books that are out there and more books coming out every day, we definitely do want to end the so-called battle of the sexes, or as I call it, the war between the sexes. We definitely want to end this war, but we're still not sure how. And to me, simply looking at how men and women are different does not promote that understanding or that unity or reconciliation, because we talk about the fact that men and women are different, but we don't go beyond that. We don't delve into why the differences exist. One question that has really bugged me also for a long time is that it seems that our Creator, or God, whatever name you want to give to the infinite intelligence that has created us, it seems to me that our Creator would not give men and women attributes that would cause conflict. It seems that these differences, or what I prefer to call them gifts, that these gifts would be complementary rather than a source of conflict. And my thinking has been there's something terribly wrong with this picture. And what I want men, women, and humans to do is to go beyond just simply looking at the differences, and even to go beyond just simply understanding between the sexes. I want men, women, and humans to, instead of fostering debate about the differences, I want the book to facilitate dialogue, true dialogue, and the question that we need to be asking ourselves and each other is, how can we use these so-called differences, or these gifts, how can we use these divine gifts of masculinity and femininity to support each other, to help each other in becoming more fully human and self-actualizing? how can we use these gifts that we have? And I believe that we all have gifts of the masculine and the feminine together. How can we use these gifts to fulfill our destiny? Because in my mind also, we have a common destiny, a common purpose, which is love, to spread love on this planet. And what we call masculinity and femininity, they're simply different aspects of love, of bringing love to the world. As I like to say, masculinity and femininity are two sides of the same coin. The coin called humanity, or again, the coin called love. And so how can we use our gifts to help each other be more loving, again, to help each other be more human? And that's that's the core of what I want men, women, and humans to do. And it's a tall order. I certainly do not have all the answers by far. But I believe that if I can help to, in some small way, to inspire this dialogue, to start encouraging these kinds of questions, that ultimately we will go from understanding to unity, and we will fulfill our destiny as human beings on this planet. Thank you so much again for visiting with me over the last few minutes, and thank you for listening. God bless.